It's NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. We're at Pepsi Center in downtown Denver. Tonight, it's the Denver Nuggets getting set to match up with the Los Angeles Lakers. Won by the Lakers. Jay, the Lakers, not just a great franchise, but they are a brand in the NBA. With LeBron James, what do you make of Laker fans accepting him maybe now or down the road as one of their own?
They better accept him now. I agree wholeheartedly with Jeannie Buss when she said they're not Laker fans and they're not happy about LeBron James. He is a Laker, and this is one of the most loyal fan bases we have, not just in this country, but in the entire world. The most Twitter followers of all the teams in the NBA.
Here comes the screen. Shot denied by Jokic.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
James to ball. Knocks it down off the step back.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Denver ball right now. To Millsap. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
There's some players out there that like the freedom of space, and then we have the anomalies. We have the players who feel comfortable being uncomfortable, and almost the physicality puts them right on balance every time.
Caldwell Pope to ball. Gets it in the right corner. Kuzma to ball. Off the mark. He loves the tough shots, but that one may be too tough.
And that's how you close out on a shooter with a sense of urgency. The shooter was more worried about his landing space than he was the shot.
It's Kuzma up to block the shot.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Ball with the basketball. Down 2. Picked up by the Nuggets.
Now push it. Let's attack in transition so we can build this lead.
Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
To ball. Screen coming. Caldwell Pope. McGee powers it through. Gotta love the rim rockers.
Gotta be careful, though. Don't hang on the rim too long. You might get a tee.
Murray with it. He'll run the offense. To Jokic. Oh, Millsap. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Los Angeles, they have it. Caldwell Pope. Down low for Kuzma. Kyle Kuzma, strong finish.
An easy 2. Get back on defense.
Jay, the Nuggets bring a lot back. They go out and sign a guy like Isaiah Thomas. There's a lot to work with on this roster.
Yeah, and they also got Will Barton, which was huge for them this offseason. That's exactly what Mike Malone is trying to do. He's tried to build the identity of this team. And I've heard coaches talk about this for a long time, Ed. I'd rather have talent and mold that talent than have no talent and have an identity.
From the painted area, won't go down. To Millsap. Knocked loose. Lakers come up with it.
Pick up that sense of urgency. Here's a chance to break the top.
And stuffs it home.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Nothing going here on that drive. Shot clock to 4 for the Nuggets. To Millsap. Fires the 3. And Paul Millsap. Quick catch and shoot there for 3.
I mean, does he have eyes in the back of his head or what? I get paid money to watch and study this game daily. Even I didn't see that angle.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor.
Into the game for LA, number 14, Brandon Ingram.
To Kyle Kuzma. Caldwell Pope to Kyle Kuzma. Nuggets have the possession.
I got him. Here we go.
Porter, down low Plumlee. Off the assist.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Into the front court comes Rondo. They're down 3. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Michael Porter Jr. above the rim.
The assist from number 27, Jamal.
Just inside the arc. At the buzzer. Add 2 points to the board.
Shot, bro.
Long heave from 3/4 court. First quarter's complete. The Nuggets in front. Second quarter about to start. Jay, this has felt like a game of horse. It was shot for shot in the opening period.
Both teams are on fire, but speaking of competitive juices, one of the beautiful things that we heard during the timeout, in a team huddle, you heard multiple voices that weren't the coach saying how much more they needed to fight in order to win this game. Oh, trust me, the intensity level is going to pick up a couple of notches.
To James. Short jumper stays out. Jay Nikola Jokic, he's never made the playoffs, but upon further review, he is a special center.
Got that 5-year extension for $146 million, and I'm willing to say this, he will be one of the future centers in the game. And for all the fans at home, let me give you my top 5 centers real quick. I'll go with Joel Embiid, number 1, 2, DeMarcus Cousins, 3, Cat, Jokic at 4, and then rounding it all off, Rudy Gobert. Take that home.
To James. Fires the 3, so the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for 3.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
Not a Ferrari, definitely not a Lambo, but hey, get you from point A to point B.
Pass stolen by the Nuggets.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
To Porter. Here comes the screen. Here's a chance from long range. Oh, knocks it down from 3.
Ooh, welcome to the new reality. Positionless basketball. Bigs are now PGs with the ability to drain threes.
LBJ has it. Driving right to the basket. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Brandon Ingram at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. A career 65% free throw shooter. Off the mark at the line. Murray with the basketball. Leads 3. Deep left corner. Wide open look, won't go.
This game is all about the small victories, though. The execution on that play was on point. You keep executing like that, those shots are going in eventually.
To Caldwell Pope. Count it. No and one. There was some contact there. The maturity of one of the game's greatest on full display.
Yeah, LeBron James still proving that he can get up there with the highest of the high. But still, I love the fact that he recognizes less is more now. LeBron James 2007, every play is a dunk. Now it just happens once in a while. Enjoy the greatness.
The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. To Jokic. Oh, you could sense that coming.
There is a premium market for players with that type of hand-eye coordination.
Lonzo Ball. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
Lonzo Ball is so different. There's something special about a player that can always deliver the ball on time and on target. Let me break that down for you. The on-time part means the ball isn't delivered 1 second too late or 1 second too early, but at the perfect time for you to go right into your shot or make a play. The on-target aspect means that the ball is either delivered right in the pocket for a shooter, or for a big, it hits you right in the chest so you can go up for a slam. With his head constantly on a swivel, it's safe to say that Lonzo Ball is already an elite passer.
Fundamental shot right there.
Man, why do I feel like Canadians are really taking over the NBA? Kitchener's finest, Jamal Murray, is really coming into his own as a player. There was so much confusion his first year. Am I a 1? Am I a 2? And now I see a kid who is just Jamal Murray. He doesn't care what position he is, but when the ball is in his hands, there's no doubt about it. He is built for the big-time moments, and he's a scorer, an elite scorer that can make everybody else around him better.
To James.
Oh, and he can't keep it in off the block.
Man, that was impressive. Some lineup changes now for both clubs.
For the Lakers, number 9, Rajon Rondo. Entering the game for Denver, number 8.
24-second violation.
For the Lakers,
To Jokic. To Millsap. Doesn't have the touch. No good.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning an ankle on that landing.
Rondo off the mark. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Rejected by McGee. Late heave to beat the buzzer. So a tight one as we reach the break in a one-point game. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen.
Thanks, fellas. Jalen here with your halftime report. The Nuggets have the lead, but not by much. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Denver Nuggets. The Lakers are within striking distance at the half, and you can't help but point out the number of times they dunked the basketball. This would be a totally different game if every slam was worth 3 points. These are the guys getting buckets for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Game track. Bench points.
The NBA season is long, and these days, starters take rest days. And that's why it's so important to have bench players that can be productive like we're seeing here today.
Player of the half.
Paul Millsap has already put together a pretty nice highlight reel for himself, and that's just after one half of basketball. He did a lot of scoring, and it probably won't stop anytime soon.
Who was cold?
Forget cold. This guy will be happy to be lukewarm at this point. He can't seem to get anything going. Here are the top plays from the opening half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Back to Ed and Jay to bring you the second half action.
Let the debate begin, Jay. Michael Porter Jr., steal of the draft for Denver.
Well, after all the tests he went through, if Michael Porter Jr. is healthy, then yes, he is the ultimate steal of the NBA draft. Going number 14 was an absolute shock to a lot of us analysts and people around the country. Last year, we were talking about this kid easily, by a wide margin, going with the first pick in the draft. This is a gem for the Denver Nuggets.
Can't connect on the first free throw. Knocks down the second after missing the first. LeBron James with the rock. Shot from the lane won't go. Murray into the front court. His guys lead here early stages, third quarter. Millsap. Lets it fly from long range. Rebound LeBron. Here's Rondo with it. His guys find themselves trailing by a bucket. To James. Using the post to his advantage there, and the finish at the rim.
Old school equals high percentage.
Murray into the front court. Tie game, third quarter. To Millsap. Down low, Jokic. Oh, Nikola Jokic. Consistent effort. He's at 50%.
That's what you like. That rip through right into the shot. That's smooth.
Have to respect all elements of his game. To Kyle Kuzma. Nothing going here on that drive. James to Kyle Kuzma. 5 to shoot. Here's LeBron for 2. Gets a shot up off the mark. To Jokic. Rejected.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
An easy 2. Get back on defense.
Murray with it. Our score all even in this third quarter. Has a look. Knocks it down off the step back.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
LeBron into the front court. He'll run the offense. LeBron James. He's 3 for 7.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Murray with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. To Jokic. Denver with 4 to shoot. Jamal Murray. Deep 2 there. Won't go. It's blocked by Millsap.
Oh, he just blocked that shot out of bounds.
Yeah, they're lucky they get the ball back. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Jay, Magic and Kobe each won 5 titles. Wilt Chamberlain, Jerry West, each won just 1 with the Lakers. Elgin Baylor didn't win any. How are you going to judge LeBron James' legacy in L.A.?
LeBron James wins 1 championship in L.A. That means he will set himself apart. He will have won 4 championships in 3 different cities. Now, that is polarizing for some fans because when you see the likes of Kobe or Michael Jordan, they won all their championships in the same city. That still does not take away from the overall greatness and the legacy of LeBron James.
To James. Here comes the screen. Ball shot off the mark. Tough make through traffic.
And don't you dare think about the 4th quarter yet. The only quarter that matters is the one you're playing in right now. Finish strong.
James, that won't go. On the follow, way to stay with it.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
I got ball. Pick up. Match up.
Won't go down. Defender's lucky he wasn't called. The follow won't go either. Lonzo Ball with the rock. To Kyle Kuzma. Sizing up the defense. Here's LeBron for 2. And it's the Nuggets with the board. Finishing inside the paint on that one. Long heave from 3/4 court. That ends the 3rd quarter. No separation so far. It's all even. It's Lakers ball as we start the 4th quarter. And this game's been everything we could have hoped for. All tied up after 3.
This is what happens when you have winners on both sides. People who are not willing to give up and will continue to scrape and claw to get themselves in a position to win this ball game.
And he scores. Unguardable, Jay. Veteran move right there.
Still blows my mind that this young man is 16 years in the NBA, has not had one bad injury, but more importantly, it's about the respect of the game. That's what LeBron James brings to the table when you think about basketball. You respect the game, you get the benefits.
Nuggets have the possession. Probing the defense. To Porter. Nothing going here on that drive. Has a chance. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Look at that, calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
To James. No good. Defense catching a break there. Murray into the front court. His group now down 2. Here comes the screen. Shot clock to 4 for the Nuggets. To Porter. Trying to cash in. And it's Ingram there for the rebound. Rondo into the front court. 2-point advantage. Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. He had all day and all night to knock that one down. Need to hear more chatter on the defensive end.
And this kid has a chance to be a Laker great. Went from averaging 9 points his rookie year to 16 in his sophomore campaign. Brandon Ingram is a name that you need to recognize.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Add 2 points to the board.
Jamal Murray, I got to give credit to him. I didn't know if I saw this on draft night, but he's made a ton of strides here in his second season, averaging nearly 17 points a game. This kid has that mental moxie.
LBJ with it. That's what you've come to expect. Your best players making baskets.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in a zone by himself.
They go to Jokic, down low. Nikola Jokic, 3 for 6 now.
And when the ball gets the defense rotating from side to side, you're bound to find opportunities for each other.
Lonzo with it. Leads a bucket. Rejected by Plumlee.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
From the painted area, won't go down. Jokic to Porter. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal.
Turnovers like that at this point of the game are daggers. You can't afford to have empty possessions in the final 2 minutes.
He was smothered and still gets it to go down. Now the Lakers going to use a timeout. That's their first of the final 3 minutes. That leaves them with 1 remaining.
So we ask that all swimming take place in the designated areas located outside of the arena. Thank you for your cooperation.
Changes coming from both sides right now.
Serving in for the
James to Ball. Here's LeBron for two. And scores on the step back.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to submit his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
There's the whistle and an intentional foul. Just their first in the final 2 minutes, so no free throws yet. They'll take the ball out of bounds.
Smart play. You have fouls to use. Good way to manage the clock without burning a timeout.
Here's a whistle and an intentional foul. 2 free throws coming up with 25 seconds remaining.
Too close to call right now. We're in clock management mode. That was a good play.
First one goes down. Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. Murray into the front court. His guys down 3. To Jokic. Screen coming. Jokic. Denver with 4 to shoot. Deep 3 at the buzzer. The Lakers get the victory as they win this one by 3. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
It's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Lakers edged out a close victory in today's game. I could get into detail about their play calling and shot selection, but let's be honest. We all know that the dunks were the most exciting. I'd be surprised if the rim isn't a little bit bent at this point. The Nuggets lost a tight one today, and you can see the disappointment.
Sure, it's great they shot so well from 3, but none of that really matters when your team has one more loss to show for it.
Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Denver Nuggets.
Game traffic. Field goals.
This was a matchup in which solid shooting was prominently on display. I definitely enjoyed it. Like I'm loving enjoying all of these highlights right now. Great job of effective, efficient scoring from these squads.
Player of the game.
Here's our top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
That does it for us. On behalf of the rest of the crew, good night.